What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a new deck profile for you guys. This is a deck profile that I've never thought I'd be doing in like a million years, and I figured since we are in the new year of 2020, why not give you guys a deck profile that of a clan that I've recently been updating and been playing with for a little while now, and I've already been like in love with it. Now, this is like the newer version of the new from the EB10, the Fortune series featuring the new Gold Paladins, Great Nature, and Neo Nectar. Now, unfortunately, I did not get the new Accel 2 markers or the Force 2 markers or the Accel 1 marker, which I'm fucking mad about. But you know, sometimes shit happens. You know, you gotta beat the clock before you can get the time. You know. So besides all that, I am doing a deck profile of the new Knight of Fury Agravain deck. Now, you guys, this is like a deck that I'm still testing now, and I'm already in love with it. And call me a catty shady bitch, but I did this a lot on Gold Paladin because I feel like they're very unfair. They're not fun, and it's a clan that I would not ever try in my entire life. But for some weird reason, I got into it through Koran Katanagi in the new standard version of Gold Paladins, featuring the Escrad series. Now, there will be a deck profile for that one very soon, but I figured tonight will be the night where I just reveal Agravain and, you know, the one Gold Paladin that I feel like I've connected to the most. And since I've been so experiencing with Pale Moon Accel for a little while now, like ever since the first set hit in set 2, I figured, you know what, let's get clans a shot. I've already been now dabbling into like Neo Nectar again. Sadly, I don't have all the cards I needed. Like Cecilia's expensive, Saffron's expensive, so I'm still in the process of getting all that. And oh goddamn, I almost struck the wrong chicken on that one. And the funny thing is, I'm also dabbling into Great Nature featuring Isabel. But that, again, that deck is expensive as shit because everybody's loving the new lottery ticket kind of thing. So tonight, you all be getting a deck profile featuring Agravain and the Gold Paladins. So without any further ado, sorry for wasting 2 minutes of your guys' time on this one, but I just had to get that out of the way. So, now before we get, for the markers, we'll start this off. I am using the Accel 1 markers. I'm only using 6 of these guys. Accel 2 is really good if you're not running a complete guard already of a draw trigger. Now, believe it or not, Accel 2 can provide you an extra card, but it does decrease the value of the power by half, so another 5,000. So that's not what I kind of like at the moment. But you know what? Maybe it'll re-excite me again. We'll see what happens on that one. But in the meantime, so for my starting Vanguard, I'm playing Spring Breeze Messenger. He's a new Gold Paladin starter, and I could go with Kriff if I really wanted to, because I know the Spring Breeze Messenger was meant for Pelennor originally in the anime series, season 1 before, of the very first Vanguard episode. But, you know, we just gotta do what we gotta do. We're following, basically that profile of Tori, I think, is it? Toriyama? I think his name is. He's a new kid in Gold Paladin season 2, or Cardfight Vanguard, the V series, Shinemo Nita kind of one. I think so. He's friends with Nanami and Asuka, but yeah. Anyway, so that's what we're starting with first off. So let's see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yes. Work. So, and then for trigger lineup, we're playing, of course, a rainbow. So basically, I'm playing 4 heals, which is Elixar Sommelier, the only one we have currently at the moment. 4 complete guards / draw triggers. Halo Shield Mark. He's expensive as shit, but I don't give a fuck about that. Next, I'll be playing 4 crits, which is Fortune Bell, because Flame of Victory was never my favorite crit trigger, but, you know, you gotta use what you gotta do, right? And then for front, I'm playing Greeting Drummer. So, this is actually more human-based than beast-based, because the way I see it, Agravain embodies the human dangerous side of spirits, while Accel revolves around the beast-type spirits. So, yes, so we're using 4 fronts, 4 crits, 4 draws, 4 heals, and the new starter for this guy. So, there's the trigger lineup. And the grade 1 starter. Sorry if I'm not doing this correctly. What am I saying? And then for grade 1s, we're starting off with a new guy. We're going with Knight of Sound Health Cunedagius. Is that what? If that how to pronounce his name is? Cunedagius, whatever. Anyways. His auto skill is, when it boosts, if your Vanguard is Knight of Fury Agravain, perform all of the effects below according to the number of rear guards you call this turn. 2 or more. If the boosted unit gets just additional 3,000 power at the end of that battle. 4 or more, that unit gets plus 5,000 power until the end of that battle. So basically, Cunedagius provides you an extra 5,000 if you summon 4 or more, are called 4 or more units. So that won't be a problem at all, considering that Gold Paladin has been very notorious for superior calls and calls like crazy. But this one is a tad bit different. Next, we're playing 4 copies of Stronghold Black Chains Hoel, and one of the newer guys from set 5, I think? Yeah, set 5. And then it says, your other unit in the same column as this unit that was placed this turn gets plus 5,000 power. If Advance of the Black Chain Kahedin is on your Vanguard rearguard, this unit gets 10,000. It gets 10,000 power instead of 5,000. So basically, they all have certain conditions that need to be met before any of their effects can actually happen. So like, Cunedagius can only activate the effect if if my Vanguard is Agravain, and Hoel, as long as you have Kahedin as rearguard or Vanguard, you can activate the following effects. So it is what it is, but we hardly ever use that effect anyway, so he's just there because of Kahedin's skill. Next, we'll be playing 4 copies of Little Battler Tron. I remember when I first got him in the trial deck, he was a totally different person. And now he's grown up to be a big, strong kid, right here. And he says, rearguard, when placed, Counterblast 1, and instantly gets plus 5,000 power in that battle, in the turn. And then other skill, Vanguard Rearguard. When this unit, when an attack hits a Vanguard, if your Vanguard is I'm blind about here. Sorry guys. If your Vanguard's grade is less than your opponent's, look at the top card of your deck and superior and call it to Rearguard. So even then, it just gets you an additional kind of thing too. So actually, wait. Okay, guys, that's my bullshit right there. Yeah, so basically we're using 12 grade 1s this time. And of course there will be a full list in the description down below for all of it. And I'm sorry if the lighting right here is a tad bit shitty. So, there you go. So 12 grade 1s. And then we're using 12 grade 2s. Oh, the hell? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, I didn't put this out. Next, for grade 2s, we're playing 4 copies of Liberator of Flute Escrad. When he's placed Vanguard or Rearguard, as long as your Vanguard is Knight of Fury Agravain or Escrad, you can look at the top card in your deck and superior call that unit to the field. And if you do, also you Counterblast 1 and he gets plus 5k until the end of that turn. Which is not bad, you can superior call like crazy. But if you don't have the Counterblast for it, can't relate. You can't have 5,000, so that's the downside. Next, I'm playing 4 copies of Advance to the Black Chain Kahedin. Kahedin's ability is when with only rearguard only. If you Counterblast 1 and discard a card, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck and you can superior call a unit from among them and place the other 2 back in the deck to the bottom of the deck in any order you wish. To me, that's actually a pretty good effect because it allows you to superior call like crazy. And what the deck basically is, superior call like crazy. Also, if the Stronghold of Black Chains Hoel is on the plate, on rearguard, when you do activate Kahedin's ability, you can draw a free card just like that. And is there anything else I'm missing? Because I'm blind as a fucking bat here. Nope, that's pretty much it. And then finally, for grade 2, I play 4 copies of Player of the Holy Bow Viviane. I know you're all probably thinking, why play a full playset of Vivianes? For currently purposes, I do like Viviane a lot over a lot of other units, but it's also because of her ability mainly is that you Counterblast and Soul Blast 1, superior call look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and superior call one of them from among them. Place the other 2 back in the deck, from the bottom of the deck, in any order you wish. And Viviane gets plus 3,000 power. So if you have enough Counterblasts, you'll be able to activate all 3 of Escrad, Kahedin, and Viviane's abilities if you meet the right conditions. That's why this deck is a little bit tricky for me, but I'm willing to learn different things about it. So I know you're all probably thinking, just drop Viviane down to at least 2 or 3. Maybe I'll do that in the future. I don't know. We'll just see what kind of happens, you know. But for right now, this is my build, and I'm just showing it to you guys, displaying it. Now for grade 3s, we are actually playing 9 grade 3s in this deck. Normally I play 8, but you know what, let's just give everything a chance. So now I'm playing the main boss of the deck, Knight of Fury Agravain at 4, and basically what he does is when this unit attacks, you counterblast 1 and put all your rear guards in your soul. And then you look at the number of cards on top of their deck. And since you put away like maybe 6 units in your soul, you can look at the top 6 cards of your deck, and you can superior call any number of them from that pile alone, and then you can put the rest of your cards in your deck back in your deck and shuffle it. I don't know why I'm struggling. I don't know why I'm stuttering like this. And its last ability, which I think is a tricky one, is Vanguard. Soul Blast 12, and until the end of this fight, your opponent can only call normal units. So basically means your opponent cannot even call a Sentinel or any trigger lineups. That means they have to fight with everything in their hand. So maybe that's a good or bad thing, but that's very versatile if you ask me. Next, I play 3 Battlefield Tempest Sagramores. Everyone says max this card out at 4. I will do that eventually when I get enough space. But for right now, I'm just testing out the purpose of this. Now, we all know what he does. Basically, when he's called from the hand by a Vanguard rear guard, you soul blast 1 card, you draw 1 free card, and you superior call a unit. That's all basically it does. And then finally, we're playing 2 copies of Full Cavalier Dragon, a newest addition to the family. It's a 1-turn power, but it's a Vanguard rearguard ability. Soul Blast 1, look at the top card of your deck, and superior call that unit. And that unit in your Vanguard gets plus 5k at the end of that turn. So that's an automatic 17k right on the spot. So that's not overall a bad thing. So yeah. So that's, and honestly guys, I do have fun with this deck already. I've been playing it for like ever since Thursday, since I first got it. And thanks to a few people who are willing to help me out get them, and I put my money in the case, so there you go. But yeah, I really am loving the Gold Paladins a little bit more. I feel pretty bad for not giving them an actual chance, but I'm glad I actually get this chance now. So this is my way of starting the new year off on a good note, saying that I do love and support Gold Paladins besides my usual Shadow Paladins. The only clan right now I don't fully support is Royal Paladin, because that deck is bullshit. It really is. So anyways guys, thank you guys for watching this deck profile, and thank you guys for being subscribed to me and support me and you know all this good stuff. And no, I don't have a Patreon, so don't worry about that. I'm not asking for nobody's Patreon. If you guys have any questions about the deck profile, there will be a full list of the deck profile in the description box down below. So feel free to go check it out. Maybe you guys make a comment about it, rate, comment, subscribe, thumbs up the video, subscribe. Well, I guess I said subscribe already. I don't know, I'm just overexcited because it's a new year. It's like, fuck the rules, fuck the bullshit, and have fun with it. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for staying tuned, and yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So have a good New Year's, guys, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye!